Another iconic moment here at HSN. Dave Perillo is here with me. I'm Siobhan. Good morning. It's good to have you shopping with us this beautiful Sunday morning. I hope it's beautiful where you are. If not, stay home, watch HSN, and snuggle. This is the SoundTouch 10. This is the wireless music system that we have at a summer price, which is, once again, a reason why people buy Bose here at HSN. It is because we put things on specialty pricing once in a while. We try to do it as often as possible. We have no shipping, so it's a nice $5 out of the gate saved, plus the $20 off. 5 monthly payments. It was under $36 right there, $36 to get this at home. And keep in mind that by picking this up, you get an additional 10% off additional purchases of Bose SoundTouch 10s. So that right there could be another $18 off of another one. All right, another customer pick, no surprise. Fabulous reviews. This is small, but the sound is vast and precise and crisp and clean and so inspirational, depending on what you're listening to. Maybe you're going to church this morning. Say a hallelujah for us here.
Agreed.
Right?
Well, that's the thing.
Sing
is
out
that
loud.
Feel that feeling the way it was meant to be felt, and that's what any Bose product will do. But the SoundTouch 10 is designed to give you that feeling small, compact, and what's wonderful about this is this connects you to that wonderful world of streaming music. The SoundTouch 10 is a Bluetooth speaker, so yes, like we've said, you can connect with your smartphone, your Bluetooth device like a tablet, but SoundTouch 10 is your entry into a world of streaming music through your home Wi-Fi system. So you can get this great powerful sound directly through the Wi-Fi that you have already in your home so that you can enjoy that favorite Pandora station, your favorite Spotify station. Bose builds in all of the most popular music listening services, including access to over 20,000 internet radio stations, all at the touch of a button. And you have Bluetooth technology for pairing with your device. Of course, we have a specialized app called the SoundTouch app, which allows you to connect directly to the SoundTouch 10. And if you don't want to use a wireless capability, we also have the auxiliary input. But the big difference here, those little details that we focus on are these 6 presets. I want to show you here that built onto the top here, Siobhan's got she's got the demo going here. That's great. So you see here, there are 6 buttons built right onto the top, kind of like how you might find in your car with a radio preset. These 6 buttons can be set to your favorite, whatever you like, whether it's your favorite Pandora station, a Spotify playlist, an iHeartRadio album, or a favorite internet radio station. You don't even have to, bring out that phone and use the app. There is a button built right there. Just like you would on a car, you tap the top and it activates that favorite radio station.
This is innovative, as Bose is, as I would expect, but it fills in a gap between having your, for example, color with Bose, that compact that you can take along and go outdoors with, and the bigger system.
Right.
And it's such a new niche, right? This is totally going to give you connected sound throughout the house. Sounds great too. You know what? We have to go to New Jersey together. Okay. Let's say hi to Sophia. Hi, good morning, Sophia. Thanks for calling HSN.
Hi, good morning. Happy Sunday.
Hi. Talk to me about your adoration for Bose.
I think I'm a little too attached to Bose. I have 2 of the CD. I have one in my kitchen and one in my bedroom. I had a Bose that had the auxiliary, but unfortunately I work for a major telecommunications company where they made us change to the iPhone, where we no longer have that auxiliary. So I had to I saw this, and I woke up half an hour ago, and I was like, oh my God, I gotta get it. Now, I've bought one where it has a beat on it, but it's not like a Bose. And so I even, when I built my car, I made sure that they put a Bose stereo in my car. The sound, you can actually hear the words, because I've been singing songs for a long time and making up my own words. And when I finally heard it, I was like, oh. That's it.
Yeah. The pompadour of love. I mean, like, is that the pompadour or the pomegranate of love? I get it. I'm with you 100%. We've all done it. We've all done it, Sophia. So has this changed everything for the better?
You know what? I absolutely adore. The thing with Bose is, it's it's a little pricey, but you're gonna last. It's gonna save you for years and years and years. So it is an investment.
Acknowledged.
So, if you feel good about yourself, or you want that, it's an investment, and it's not gonna break down on you in 5 years. My aunt has hers for about 30 years.
I've had one for about 14, 15 years. Yeah. It makes a big difference. And I'm so glad you're surrounding yourself in music. You so richly deserve that beauty.
Thank you.
Thanks,
But
Sophia.
I love the Bose.
Bose loves you back.
You heard it here first, Sophia.
Oh, I'm watching the whole entire thing.
Good.
I've already made a purchase already, so I'm watching the whole thing.
Well, thank you so much. We so appreciate it. And
You guys have a wonderful,
enjoy yours.
Wonderful the rest of the year.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you,
I hope to
Sophia.
talk to you before the year's over, for goodness sake, Sophia. Bye. Have a great day. Thank you so much. We have something that's very different that you might not have even knew existed in the world. You guys sat around and thought, what can we do next?
Right.
What's next?
Right.
Here it is, the SoundTouch 10, and it fills in the gap.
Yeah, well, it gives us the capability to address the need for this wonderful sound that Bose is known for, but there's this new way of listening to music, which is through the internet, which is streaming. We have this new way that gives you access to millions of songs at the touch of a button with Pandora and with Spotify and the other ways of listening to music now. You don't have to use your device in order to get access to it. I use this in my kitchen. It's right next to my knife block in my kitchen. It fits in beautifully, and the white color goes beautifully right next to my white tile backsplash. So it's a piece of art that fits in well in the kitchen too. But on top of it, when I'm ready to start cooking, I don't have to fumble for a phone and make a pairing to select what it is that I figure out what I'm gonna listen to. There are presets on the top of it that are already set up and ready to go. So I just take my little pointer finger and just go boink, and now I'm filling my kitchen with music. It's a preset that can connect you to your favorite radio station, it can connect you to your favorite Pandora station, and inside, we build Bose Technology to ensure you're getting the best possible sound. Don't let the small size fool you. We worked on the speaker that's in the SoundTouch 10 is one that was custom designed right for this product. Oftentimes manufacturers reuse speakers that were designed for other products to kind of move quickly. But here you see what we've done is we've engineered an incredibly powerful system. The driver that we built into this, if you see a little speaker that's angled slightly upward there, this is something that we took careful, precise measurements to be able to make sure that we're giving you the optimum listening angle no matter where you place the speaker in the room. We also built some incredibly calibrated and very specifically tuned porting enclosures to give you big, powerful bass response from your system. Now, again, all that really means,
it sounds good.
All that
this
really
sounds
means,
great.
all that means is that we tirelessly dedicated ourselves and obsessed over the teeny little details on the inside so that ultimately, when you're ready to start chopping, you can press a button and fill your kitchen with sound so that you can make that whole experience of prep or whatever it is that you do come to life. The great thing is too is you don't just have to get one. You can actually, through SoundTouch, it can be a whole house of sound.
I love that.
You can put 1, 2, 3, 5, 10, as many as you can, put them in your home and press one button on the app in your phone and your whole house comes to life with the same sound playing at the same time.
Dance off, seriously. And look, our kitchen's in the heart of the house. This is obviously for anywhere. Put it in the bedroom, put it in the bathroom,
Right.
Wherever. But it's a new way to experience music. It's a new way to get caught up on those books on tape or finally start listening to the great American classics. I listen to Harry Potter, Grammy Award winning. Unbelievable the way they did that series. I did used to hang out in the driveway to finish up.
I knew you were a Gryffindor.
Of course. Here is your link to the music and the world of podcasts, the world of all of the great music, oldies, new ones, and in between. I'm telling you, when you get this at home, all of a sudden, it's like flameless candles in a way. I didn't have flameless candles. I worried about my house burning down all the time. Then I just stopped using candles. Then I found flameless candles, and now I have ambiance all the time on demand, and it's automatic. It's a beautiful thing. This is that same thing. You've missed music. You hear it in the car, not at the house so much. You hear it on your computer. Tinny. Some of the computers have nice speakers, there's no doubt. How about fabulous speakers? Try this, see what you think. If you're not totally, here you go, if you're not totally impressed, no worries, send it back. You won't want to though. I promise you, you will not want to. Push button delight right there. $179, we're at $20 off, $12 on the savings of the shipping, 5 monthly payments of about $36 a month, which is why hundreds and hundreds of these have just been selected. Look, we used to talk on the phone with a twirly cord and stand in the kitchen with that slim line and like, okay, Mom, okay, come get the phone, Harold. Now, we're obviously totally, crazy. We've got computers in the palms of our hands. You used to listen to the music on the jam box, the boom box, the cassette playing. Okay, step into the future right now with Bose and listen to music the way it was meant to be listened to, on demand and wirelessly. It's a phenomenal development. Congratulations, you guys.
Well, we're really happy to be able to bring it to folks because of the fact we spent so long refining the technology. We know that Bluetooth and Wi-Fi, and these are just words that really ultimately mean wireless. We don't want you to have to be a technological engineer in order to enjoy great sound. So we build all the technology in, Bluetooth and Wi-Fi and all that stuff. So ultimately what it means to you is you have the wireless capability to enjoy music with a touch of a button and fill your entire house with sound. These are wonderful to get a couple of because you can put one in the kitchen and then one in the dining room and hear the same sound coming from both of them simultaneously. They can even be paired together for stereo performance. So it really does make a huge difference in terms of not only the sound quality, but how you listen to music. And I can't encourage you enough to take that step because it brings your music to life in a whole new way.